What is going on, y'all? Today I'm coming to y'all with another after show. We talking Baddies Gone Wild and Baddies Africa. Before I get started, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. If y'all not subscribed to the Twitch or following the Twitch, make sure y'all go over there, follow the Twitch. We are live on Twitch right now, actually, Evan Entertainment with _, okay? I feel like Baddies Gone Wild episode was a lot better than Baddies Africa. Like, it had me laughing a lot. It had me laughing a lot. I'm dropping the recap of Baddies Africa after the after show. It has been recorded, so don't worry. Y'all are going to get it. So I can't stay on this after show for too long, y'all, because I want to drop it tonight and stuff before I head off. So please be short with the calls today. Not too long at all, okay? Not too long at all. All right, so before I start taking calls, you guys, I wanted to talk about a few things. Hold on. I did pin the link. Anybody wants to call in? Hold on. All right. So first I wanted to get into, y'all. It looks like Hennessy ended up calling out Joseline today. I didn't understand why, but now that something has leaked, it makes a lot more sense. It looks like they ended up getting to a squad by NYC Pride. So today, Jocelyn was at NYC Pride. She said, "Suck my, when I see you, I need that weird ass B." And then she added Jocelyn. Okay. Now I was confused when I seen this because it's like you would have thought she would never say something like this because, you know, she gave her $25,000. Like, this lady gifted you $25K. You would think you would never put your hands or threaten to put your hands on her. But that's not the case. Now, a video recently just dropped of it, what it looks like Oceans and Hennessy getting into it. And not gonna lie, Oceans looks like she's getting to her a little bit. Oh, man! Wow! Oceans! Shoulders! It sounded like somebody was yelling shoulders, okay? And then for what it looks like, we see Ballistic and Jocelyn, you know, after the melee. All right. Cameras was like Oceans was getting in there at first, but you know, Oceans, you know, she's a white woman, but she doesn't know how to keep her footing. That uses knees, elbows, stomach to her advantage. Like, that is a beast. Okay, so I'm not even surprised that she did what she did. Also, next I wanted to get into, y'all, is Rollie. Rollie, from what it looks like, has announced her quitting Zeus. I don't know how much I believe this because she said this numerous times before. We've seen Rollie has quit, I swear, like every season. She quit Baddies South at the reunion because she said she done had enough, not had enough, but she wants to elevate. She's sick of fighting. And then she came back to West. She came to West and said she's getting her own show, so she got a dip. And then she came back to East. She went to East and said she's sick of the toxic ish. She left the reunion early. She's over it, and then she quit. And then she came back to Caribbean, she said she was over it. At one point, I remember she was like at the airport or something like that, and she was quitting. And then she came back to Midwest. I don't think she threatened to quit then. But then now she's threatening to quit again. So it's like, how can we really believe you, Rollie? Because you've threatened to quit so much times before.
No, I did not get fired from anywhere. I quit. I definitely quit. And it had nothing to do with really anybody. It's just, you know, for myself. I just can't fucking do it anymore. I will not be returning to anything, not even for the reunion. I definitely just, you know.
Now, that's why I call a cap on her rap. You know, if it's her last season and they're giving her, quote unquote, I gotta zoom in, last season, they'll give her a fat check for her to even show up. So that's why I call it a cap on her rap. I don't think she would ever not come to the reunion, especially if they're offering her a check. So yeah, That's why I call it cap. Now, she wasn't at the premiere, you guys. She was not at the premiere. So that shows me that this time she may be speaking a little bit more truth than a lie, because usually she'll show up to a premiere. And this time she wasn't at the premiere.
Rest my shmoolah for the work that I have put in for this season, and that's it. That's all I need. I don't need nothing else from nobody. I don't need to be in pictures, videos. I don't need to be posting no more. I'm good. Like I said, I've been enjoying my life. Drama-free. Too much bullshit going on. 40-year-olds throwing a temper tantrum, talking shit behind my...
Oh! Now that's shady. I wonder who she could be talking about. I wonder who she's talking about. Huh? I think I got a clue. My whole thing is, what the hell did Natalie do? Now, I'm not a fan of Natalie, but let's not just blame her for everything, okay? You quitting to be... Natalie get the brunt of everything. Poor Natalie. I mean, damn. She quit and you get the blame. How is it her fault that you want to leave? How is it her fault?
Back using me. It's just a lot of shit that happened that I had to endure, and I'm just done. No, I did not get fired from anywhere. I quit. I definitely quit. And it had nothing to do with really anybody.
Now, if Rollie ends up doing like an interview or a tell-all, she's going to know all of the information. Now, shout out to T Scottic on Instagram. They put on their TikTok that Rollie had to sign, allegedly, an NDA for not coming to the premiere. I guess Zeus sort of peeped that she was really up out of there, so she ended up signing, I guess, like an NDA. This is what T Scottic said. I don't know how to pronounce their Instagram, but that's what they said on TikTok. So I'm more prone to believe that she's really leaving if that is the case. Okay. But I will say, though, I don't think this is the last we're going to hear from Rollie. I feel like she's going to be speaking a lot of things about Zeus Network. Okay. I feel like she's going to say a lot of things. And I hope Zeus Network doesn't play with her, because y'all know how Rollie gets on Mad Day. Rollie gets on live on Mad Day and let us know it all. So I kind of hope that Natalie does something to piss her off. Like, maybe she gets Billy. Like, when Billy gets out of jail and they go and do a Baddies in the U.S. again, and Billy ends up replacing Rollie and it pisses Rollie off. That's when we might get a Mad Day. Because she's like, oh, you think you can replace me? I'm sick of this. And then she starts ranting and lets us know all the business. That would be kind of cool. Okay. Now, Gloss Up, you guys, knows that she lost the squad with y'all. She knows what y'all saw tonight, and she's sick of y'all bringing it up. And lets us know that she is eventually getting her lit back.
This shit happened in February. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, I'll call both of them hoes again.
You said start working? Okay, hold on.
I don't know what happened. I've been saying that shit since I left Brazil. I don't know what happened. Yeah, y'all. They put BTA this episode. So I want y'all to have this same energy. Okay? Because I don't go out like that.
Okay, try clicking it now. Hold on, let me stop that. Try clicking it now for the people that was trying to click on it to call in. Try clicking it again, because I see literally not one person backstage. So I knew there was something wrong with the link. Okay? I'm going to replay the video, y'all.
Y'all, this shit happened in February. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, I'll call both of them hoes again. I don't know what happened, y'all. I've been saying that shit since I left Brazil. I don't know what happened. Yeah, y'all. They put BTA this episode. So I want y'all to have this same energy. Okay? Because I don't go out like this. You better ask this motherfucker beside me.
That's why I don't get why the girls were so mad at Raven. Like, Raven just used what she had as her advantage. Like, I'm sorry. I feel like what Raven did was not bad. Raven was over it. Raven had to get home to Chris Brown. She was sick of y'all playing with her and playing on her top. Now, also in this episode, Natalie ended up snapping on the Janelys baby thing with the phone, talking about, you recorded me, okay? And Janelys baby had this to say about the whole thing. She said Natalie said, we can't be recording when you get your phones for a few minutes, then post stuff up. That's not allowed. In the lobbies outside the house to call friends and family, it's not allowed. This is the issue it takes away from the show. When I asked if she recorded, she told me no. Then when our talent team asked her, she's had so much footage from the show and even had another phone. That bitch Janelys baby is a trap baby. Why you got more than one phone with you on set? That's crazy. My whole thing is Janelys. When you gonna release that behind the scenes footage though? No shade. Okay? Start up a YouTube, baby, and drop that BTS. We all waiting to see it. They already kicked you off the show, so you ain't got much to lose if we're gonna be honest. So just drop the BTS footage. That's all I'm saying. They already get you up out of there. Okay? It said, as much as I love her, she was not supposed to be doing that. It's in the rules. Okay? Now, somebody said, what happened to Summer after the club with the security guard? I am going to talk about this in a recap, but what allegedly happened was she ended up, I guess, getting into it with one of the girls or something. She spit at security. After she spit, and this is all alleged, okay? This is all alleged. I'm making this up. She spit at security. After she spit at security ended up, I don't know if this was accidental allegedly or purposeful allegedly, ended up hitting her. Shout out to Baddies Clues. They talked about this and they spilled it on their blog as well. The security guard is accidentally or purposefully hit her in the mouth, which caused damage to her top lip and her braces. Sources say this is the only way Summer could shut up. Let me stop. Anyways, so she ended up having to leave and get it fixed, allegedly. So that's why you don't see her in the next few episodes. And they didn't go into detail because, of course, it makes the network look bad. So, you know, they're not going to say, oh, this is what happened. Okay. Now, I just wonder what security guard it was because them security guard niggas is big. Okay. They big as a motherfucker. I hope it was a big ant and one of them big Samoan niggas because God. Was it? Oh, I think, let me find out that she was the culprit. Huh? Let me find out our security bae. This is the new security bae, y'all. Was the culprit. Because if it was security bae being the corporate, that would make sense. She'd have had enough of y'all and she knocked y'all out. Was it her? I'm just saying, it would make sense. It would make sense. Because I just don't see any of the dudes really getting mad and doing that. They'll probably get mad and just walk off or something like that or asking me for extra pay. But knocking somewhere upside her head, it could have been her. And no shade, we thank you for your services. Now, I will say, like I said, I still don't see nobody backstage. So it's giving nobody want to call or there's something wrong with the link. Let me know if you tried to call and it didn't work. If you tried to click the link and it did not work, please let me know. Rollie leaving though is giving the end of Baddies to me because it's like without her, I just don't see how the show's gonna go. It's I don't know. It's just I see it. I see it really ending. I'll try it. Okay.
No personal thing.